I thought I was going. Did Jade vote Dion? Yeah. Yeah, she did.
I was uncertain on how Jade was going to vote. Like, glad she ended up voting with us and voted for Dion.
My God, guys! What did that was not a nice feeling at all. No, but
Tribal was also like pretty intense. Like, there was kind of an argument between Dion, myself, and Tyler J. I can't like be silent when people are trying to like call me out or try to mention my name.
I actually thought I would be good, and then my name came up, Tyler J. He's like, oh, I won't vote for you. I'll tell you if anyone's gonna vote for you, and then he votes for me. Is he dumb? I'm over it. I'm not going to message him ever again. He's like, oh, I just had a nap yesterday. I'm like, cool, I didn't ask you. Like, don't talk to me. Game on pause. We really did it, guys. Epic win. Okay.
Well, that's fucked my game. Jade made a move entirely motivated by her emotions that Dion was like a bad person and was negative energy.
I don't like that style of play.
What style of play, Jade?
For having to argue.
Her vote was motivated by like these really strange, frustrating emotions that I could not see at all. Like, you're honestly saying it was just the comments he said at Tribal Council?
Especially tonight, when we had a plan, everything's fine. Don't pick a fight, stop being like that.
Fuck off, Jade. Like, I think you're a piece of... Like, I really have no respect for her. Jade has played, like, spin the wheel of emotions. What are we gonna get today? Oh, it's vote for Dion. Let's do that. And it's like, gross.
I was going to and fro the whole time. Ultimately, I decided Dion. The only person it really affected was Max, who was pretty pissed off at me.
That feels personal. Like, oh.
You don't have to live with that, I do. The negative attitude did affect me a lot. And then also, it was probably going to be Final Four as the most that I was going to get to. Right now, I do think that even if Annalise doesn't get voted out in the next couple of rounds and I'm still around as well, there's still a chance that we could go up against each other, where I didn't feel like Dion was going to give me that option.
Honestly, and I'm trying to be as honest as possible.
If we're going to be honest, completely honest, you know I didn't enjoy every conversation that has happened in the last round. So it wasn't just...
But neither did I!
I get it. But you want to know, like you're saying you want to be honest, but I think
yeah,
not.
okay, hit me.
You don't have to agree with me. I'm happy to do what I think I want to do regardless of what other people decide. So I don't mind getting my hands dirty and explaining why and telling my story. I made a decision based on, I've still got to play however many days of this game, and it was stressing me out, making me sick, and I don't like that style of play. I've felt that way before, I don't like it. I am aware that I could have blown up my own game, because who knows what will happen from here. But I made that decision and I made it for me, and if it affects you, I'm sorry, but...
Welcome back to the latest installment of Life on the Bottom with Tyler Jacob Jones. Jade flipped on the Misfits last night. Dion went home. Jade came to me before the tribal last night. I said to her, Jade, you do what you need to do, kind of knowing in my mind what she was going to end up doing.
I feel like Jade has her tells. That's why I was nervous.
I still have a relationship with Max, because as far as Max knows, I didn't know anything about the Dion flip.
I'm not
So
getting
tell,
that she...
Can I show you the Jade tell?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
That's the Jade tell.
she gets shifty.
From his perspective, he and I are on the bottom together. I'm hoping to keep him calm while Jade and I continue to work the middle.
I wouldn't, Jade, force a tie at this point. Like, use your freaking rock, girl.
Tyler Jade, he was really disheartened by the randomness that happened from Jade. He was putting me in the spot of his closest ally, and I was becoming his.
I think she understands what a fucked position it would put her in to go to the final 5 with that 3 intact.
It feels like I had Tyler J, and we just need to pull in Jade. Everything seemed to be coming up Max. I feel like I'm safe this round. The only chance of it not happening is Jade, because of that emotional, strangeness.
She's not very good at faking.
There are 4 strategic players and 2 emotionally motivated players, Annalise and Jade. I really see both those players as the big emotional half of this game, which is very frustrating. I don't like that.
Oh, Max. Thank you for trying to save both of us. Kind of felt like I would be in a better position without being attached to you. Max was a target that everyone could sort of agree on. You have put a lot of trust in me. While you spent your entire day in the game trying to make a plan to save both of us, I spent my day in the game trying to make sure it was you that went home and not me. I didn't need someone else on the bottom, so...
I think this puts me in a really good position. I basically kind of now have 3 final 2 deals, because I told Jay that I want to go to the end with her, because I think she is someone that I could go to the end with and beat. Same with Caitlin as well, though. And I think that will, that gameplay will be really good for me.
Max, you said to me you wanted to go final 2 because you could beat me, which I didn't appreciate, by the way.
Max, he told both me and Jade that he could beat us.
And I just really rubbed me the wrong way.
And I think for him that was reassuring, but for me it was he still doesn't see what Jade and I have done.
So yeah, I think everything's going, crossed fingers, pretty swell.
Castaways will participate in Paca Valor, based on the French-Canadian game show. The challenge consists of a combination of poker and trivia. Players assemble in a circle around 30 tokens, each with a secret dollar value attached. Players are given a token at the start of each round, and must answer trivia questions to trade or keep their tokens. The player who has accumulated the most money after 3 rounds of Paca Valor will win individual immunity. After 3 rounds, Caitlin has 1 individual immunity and will be safe at Tribal Council tonight.
So what are we all thinking?
So very incorrect, and I'm so sorry.
I still had the 2 groups. An alliance with Tyler J and Jade, and an alliance with Karthik and Annalise.
What are you guys thinking about? No.
I just knew that I could convince Karthik and Annalise that Max was just an easy enough route. So I still had the 2 groups. Didn't have to really betray anyone, and also have options.
This is something I've just been thinking about Max. I feel like he's trying to get me under the radar, actually fairly good at challenges.
You think he's good at challenges?
I think that, okay, so I know it's an unpopular opinion, but
Caitlin insisted on voting for Max. They gave a reason that Max could possibly be better at challenges than Tyler J, which actually made no sense.
Do we all agree that Tyler J has a better chance of winning if he gets to final 2 than Max?
Yeah, I mean, that is obvious.
That's what I mean, why would we keep him around then? I just don't get it.
I don't agree with that.
Oh, you don't agree?
I think Max is better at winning if he gets to the final two. I think his story.
His story's shit. Caitlin, she thinks that Max is a bigger threat than Tyler J, which is the funniest joke I've ever had in my life. Because Max has literally like done nothing at all. You're obviously working with Tyler J, so just stop right there, rethink your life, and just click the game. I think Tyler J's a lot smarter.
He has the best story if he gets to the end. Like,
Oh, he'll win for sure.
I thought Caitlyn would be fine and I just had to worry about Jade, but now I'm also feeling insecure about Caitlyn flipping. People are getting into her mind saying like she would not be able to beat me at the end.
I just don't see the point of the emergency to get Max out, really. Because he's literally like helpless by himself.
I guess I just don't see it that way.
Okay. Caitlin's obviously betrayed me, and like Caitlin, no, not impressed. And you're really bad at lying, so just stop. If Caitlin thinks that she can win against him, she's very dumb. And I haven't even watched Survivor, so.
I need to go to school to Max. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Hang up.
I think we'll talk separately.
Yeah. Wait, that was the most like awkward conversation ever. I'm going home.
I have spent too much time today convincing them not to vote for you.
Oh,
I'm
God.
not going to waste that time.
Had a chat with Tyler J just then. So I went into that call ready to try and convince him that it would be Max would be a better option.
I'm happy to vote Max.
I'm more than happy to do it.
Except then he tells me that he thinks Max is the better option, so that was epic.
Max is gonna be mad.
Yeah.
At the moment, Tyler J is making me feel really comfortable, which is concerning, because that's what he did at the start of the game.
I was happy for Max to go. I did agree that he was the person that people might end up thinking, oh, well, I'll just take him through. And I didn't want that person to be around, because that could mean I would go.
Is Jade in on the Karthik plan, though? Yeah.
Am I supposed to be telling him I am?
She said,
Well-
he said, does she seem in? Do I say yes or no? Like, yeah, I think so.
Say like, yeah, she's all aboard.
I'm 100% on board for our plan.
Should I just say I'm waiting to talk to her?
Maybe just stop talking.
So at the moment, the plan is tell Max that we're voting Karthik, and Elise and Karthik see if they're open to voting Max.
I feel like we could totally like go to the end. Like I feel like we're in such a good position.
I know. I feel, yeah. And I just want to vote out Max.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know.
Really, I think this vote, it comes down to what Caitlin wants, because obviously Caitlin is working with Tyler J and Jade, but also myself and Karthik. I need to find a way to pull Caitlin back to my side. I haven't like done this with anyone. Like I really hope like you like really understand this, but like why does this feel like really intense? I'm asking if you will promise with me final two.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my god, you said yes! Wait, like seriously, like
Yeah.
you can't, like, this is like legit. I'm going to offer her a final two promise. Not that I really plan to stick to it if I was to get to final three with her and Karthik.
I don't know, like I really like you and I can't imagine voting you out.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You know, I've promised that. I can't really do much else. Like, I don't want to push it.
But like, I don't know, like I don't really think that I could do that to you.
Like, you know, you've got to like work out like who really do you want to take. You know, just like would enjoy like having that moment where.
Yeah.
And I feel like we'd have like the best time ever.
I know.
Today, Annalise asked me for a final 2 deal. I think I love Annalise as a person, which is the reason I said yes.
There's like no one else left in this game that I'm just like, has really just been that like open and like lovely to me. Oh my god, stop, like I'm gonna cry.
Stop it! Oh my god!
Really like,
I love her. I don't want to hurt her feelings.
like this is just like a weird feeling, and like I'm too single for this shit.
How are we feeling about Thope?
I would kind of prefer Tyler J. Like, I think I would like to go to the final 3 with Caitlin and Annalise. Like, we have been together from the start of the game, but I think Jade and Caitlin might find it beneficial to get to the end with Tyler J.
Because like ultimately, the person that stays, we have to make sure they can't win immunity next, or else that's gonna be really hard for us.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible.
I thought like my strategy was to try to play on people's fear. So I made up a couple of small lies. I told Jade that Max has been trying to talk more to me in the past 2 days after the tribal. He has never shown any real intention to try to get me to flip. And similarly with Caitlin, I've told her that like Tyler J was telling me the point in the game where we both have to see like who we can beat at the end. I mean, he never told anything like that, but I just made it up and told Caitlin so that like to try to get her to target Tyler J.
So Karthik and Annalise are definitely voting Max, right? They're not gonna try and pull a fast one or anything.
Tyler, he was worried about the 3-2-1 idea. I just didn't believe that would happen because it hadn't happened so far, and it didn't seem like people were thinking in that way.
Jade votes for Max, myself, Caitlin, and Annalise could vote for Tyler J and like make it a 3-2-1. So I've given her that idea. Unless I get Caitlin to flip on Tyler J, it's not. I will be gone soon.
So who can I trust? Maybe it's not as bad as I think it's gonna be. I don't know, man. I don't think people really see me as a threat. I don't think people see me as someone who's gonna get to the end and win. And I really hope that that's their mistake and not mine.
Welcome to Tribal Council. Annalise. Tell me that you're happy.
What do you think? Am I pretty?
I think you're pretty, Annalise.
Thank you, Tyler.
So, last Tribal Council, we saw obviously Dion go out of the game. Max, that makes you the last batter standing. Dion is someone that you played the entire game with. How does it feel to have Dion not here?
Well, I feel like Dion's someone that I have like an incredible connection with in this game. But yeah, so it's nice to know that at this point now people perceive me as a free agent, and I'm here to make some chaos in this game as I can here on my own.
Awesome. What about you, Tyler? You got less than a week. You're all excited to be done, have free time.
I'm gonna miss it. Even the terrible parts. I'm gonna miss talking to everyone. I'm gonna
Terrible parts. Missing talking to us.
Oh god.
You needed the comment.
I'm gonna miss constantly putting my foot in my mouth and saying the wrong thing at Tribal.
Okay, well, reactions at Tribal Council last time, I heard an audible what as the votes were revealed.
What?
No, it wasn't that. You seem shocked. Max, you're another person that was very, very surprised at Tribal Council. What happened? Did you expect Dion to leave?
Oh, obviously with that face that I gave last tribal, I did not. I thought I knew what was going on going into the tribal, and clearly what I thought was going on was not the plan that came to fruition. I thought that the plan was that Annalise was going home, but I'm glad you're still here, Annalise, to send these fashionable looks. But but someone on that vote flipped, and it ruined that plan.
Caitlin, congratulations on your first individual immunity win. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels really good. Today was like a stressful day, so having immunity made it feel slightly better.
Why was today so stressful? Was it in the context of the game?
Yeah, it was just tonight is probably going to be a bit hard. I don't know. It was stressful because anything can happen. But tonight I think will be a hard vote, or I don't know. Just people wanted different things.
Well, I wish I was on the sort of type of communication that Caitlin received, because it was pretty quiet on my end, so that makes me think that there's something probably going on that I'm not hearing about.
Alrighty, does anyone have anything they want to say before we get to voting? Nope. Alrighty, you guys know the deal. I'll call you one by one into the voting booth.
Max, if I get screwed on this vote, then I don't totally understand the decisions that I've made.
I know the RuneScape version of Romeo and Juliet, and that's as far as I go. You know when you gotta get the little poison bottle and stuff? The task? Just kidding. It was just left there from another time.
For the longest time. No?
For the longest time. No, it's Beauty and the Beast. Oh my god.
Karthik, you're a huge threat in this game, though I do not particularly like you that much. I really think this vote might be start in putting me in the trajectory to win this game. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, PTSD.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol that they would like to play, it might be the time to do so. I will read the votes. First vote. Max. Karthik. One vote Max, one vote Karthik. Max. Two votes Max, one vote Karthik. Max. And the 19th person voted out in the 6th member of our jury, Max. The tribe has spoken.
Bullshit artist, I love it. Good play. Love it. Good play.
Ready, guys? Welcome to the final five. You are free to go.
I really thought going into the round that this was a round where exactly what I thought was happening was going to happen. But then it turns out that all the votes were on me, which I think was a very bad move. I'm still really shocked that they targeted me. I'd love to hear the logic and the strategy behind, and maybe there are some pieces or some ways I handled it that weren't like optimal.
For some reason, people don't want to vote for Tyler J because they're working with him. And I've got to be a weak bitch and go along with it. I'm angry. Bye. I'm beautiful too. Bye.
6 ain't too bad, but I wish it was number 1, baby.